In today's video, I'm going to show you what's new in Inventor 2024 finishes. So what Autodesk has done for Inventor is created a function to be able to apply finishes that you'd normally do after a part is created. So to get to the finish command, under your 3D model, we can go to the finish. And in this tool property over here, or the properties palette over here, we'll see I've got a couple of different inputs. So first of all, I can choose a finish. A face. So with the face, let's say we're going to choose these 4 faces over here. And I've got different types of finishes I can create. So the first one is just the normal appearance that you would get if you had to go up onto the appearance in the part and select one of these over here. And there we go. Choose it and then put a comment in. Then the second one, and this is where the finish really starts to sort of come into its own, is we can apply a material coating. So with that, we can choose a process. And then within a process, we can also see an appearance. Okay, so we can apply an appearance to that process, give it a description, a short description, and as well put in a thickness. Now with this thickness as well, we can also put in a tolerance as well, apply a tolerance. Then we've got a heat treatment. So with a heat treatment, once again, you've got a process, an appearance, which comes from the appearance over here, description, short description. Then you have a different, the hardness, as well as depth as well. So that's a new unit that's been applied into Inventor. So if you had to go to the parameters, you'll find that hardness is a parameter as a unit. Then we've got a surface texture, that process, barrel finishing, and you'll see there barrel finishing, grinding, honing, lapping, polishing, super finishing. Now, what you probably won't notice if you had to open up your Inventor right now is that you'll see I put in sandblasting. So there's an XML file that you can go to where you are able then to add it to these different finishes over here. Once again, appearance, description, and a short description. And then finally, we can apply paint as well. So we've got a process, and then we've got an appearance, which once again comes from over here, description, short description, and then a thickness as well, and then a comment. And with this thickness, we can also put in a tolerance. Now, let's go see what happens if we put in 2 finishes. So I'm going to say, right, apply, let's apply heat treatment. Okay, let's do this. Let's do hardening. Okay, 3 millimeters, and okay. Let's go add that. Now what's happening is I put in this and it's created a folder here called finishes. And there you can see finish 1. Okay. I can go and, change this as well, just like in normal Inventor. And now what I want to do is I want to put a, put some paint on. So apply paint. Okay. Red. And we're going to go and apply the paint to these surfaces here. Okay, 50 microns or 30 or whatever you want. And then, okay. And what you'll see there is it will actually cover the hardening. So the green now becomes red. So it's kind of like putting it on layer by layer. If you imagine you're playing with crayons, put your green crayon on, and then when you, do your red crayon, it'll, create the crayon over the red crayon. Okay. So now how do we use this downstream? So if I go and create a part out of this, a drawing. Okay, and let's just go do something like this. Okay, so let's go and just edit the view so I can see some colors. Okay, so now if I go to annotate and I go to my leader text, select it, right click and continue. And what you'll notice is that under the type, we've got a new type, parameters finish. So if I go click on that parameters finish, I'm able to go and select, there you see hardening and finish 2. Okay. So with hardening, short description, hardening process. So case hardening, put that in there. And then maybe let's go put depth is 3 millimeters. And what I can do is let's go depth put that in over there, 3 millimeters. And then we can put our paint in. So finish appearance, let's see, prime paint, you know, red, okay, paint and red, okay. So that's now put in there. So if I go back to my part and I change any of those parameters, let's just go change this edit feature, and instead of red we want rubber blue. Go back to our drawing, and there we go, rubber blue. So it's going to update just like any normal parameter that you've done. Now what happens if I want to go and put that into my bill of materials or a parts list? So let's go create a parts list of this. Okay, and let's go and find those parameters over there. So as in any normal parameter, we just need to export it first. So going back to my components over here, go to my parameters, and you'll notice at the bottom over here, here's all my hardening, my finish 2, as well as my comments over here. So let's see what we want over here. Let's maybe make it hardening process. We want that. Actually, let's do hardening description. Okay, and then we can do, let's say, finish appearance over here. Okay, so now we just need to remember that finish 2 appearance and the hardening process. So if I don't copy that, so hardening underscore description, so done. So let's go back to our drawing and go and edit parts list, add a column chooser, user properties, okay, and new property, and it was hardening underscore process, and okay. So it wasn't that. So I forgot what it is. Process. Hardening underscore description. Sorry. If I had to tick that now, and we go back, we'll see there it brings it in over there. Okay. So just remember, when you are bringing in your custom columns, that it just has to be spelled exactly the way it is in your parameters. But what we can also do, hardening underscore process, not something that you really want to take a look at. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go format column over here, and I don't want to see that underscore, because that underscore is for the programming side. There we go, hardening process. Okay, so a great new addition to the Inventor family, and I'm sure that Autodesk will just take it in leaps and bounds forwards. Thanks very much for watching.